What's going on, guys? My name's Citizen Nuketown, and welcome back to another gameplay commentary from me here today. And what you guys are watching is another Black Ops 1 gameplay from me. It's a 18-2, well, technically a 17-2 in 6 rounds, but there was one person that I really should have got a kill on in the last round, and you'll see it. It's very blatant, and they were obviously cheating, and I'm just gonna count it anyways, despite the fact that it didn't end up on the scoreboard. But I hope you guys do enjoy, and you guys have been noticing that I've been playing some of the older Call of Duties more so than the newer ones. I don't really post Ghost that often, and if it's definitely not the same amount that I posted Black Ops 2 when Black Ops 2 was in its main life cycle. But you know, I've been playing some of the older Call of Duties, and it's kind of got to the point where it's enjoyable for a little bit, and then it gets really frustrating with some of the bullshit that is left in the game because of kind of new developments and the technology revolving kind of accessories for the Xbox, like people getting jitter mod controllers or just modded controllers, or they get like hacks so they can use God mode or invisibility or something like that. And it's extremely frustrating for me to play it because, you know, I love these games. Black Ops 1 was the first Call of Duty that I ever played, and it brings back so many great memories that not seeing it being playable is pretty tragic. Like the other day I got on and about 3 out of 5 lobbies were hacked, and one of them was there were hackers on both sides, so it essentially led to whoever was on defense won the round, and whoever got defense on overtime won the game, which was a lot of fun. And I'm glad that people can still buy that product and have it not be playable or enjoyable at all. But when it comes to this kind of issue, it's very disheartening as part of a community that to solve it, essentially you have to back out of the situation when you've done nothing wrong, and the person who's kind of not being playing fairly, they're not, you know, using supporting conduct, they're not you know, behaving in a manner that is fun and fair for all, but they're kind of using a win-lose strategy to make something fun for them and not for anyone else. It's so sad that it's getting rewarded with the only kind of solution to getting in these hacked lobbies or against people that are quote-unquote trolling is to leave, and they win and we lose, which is really frustrating. And I hope in the next few Call of Duties that they decide that, hey, this isn't right, and implement strategies to help, you know, change the community to be a better person. Because I know that was one of the biggest issues with Black Ops 2 is people just were trolling and not trying at all in any sense. And that's kind of continuing into all the older Call of Duties now. And as one way that I think would greatly affect this and make it a lot better would be the implementation of a vote-to-kick mechanism in the game. So if someone is, you know, not playing by the rules, they're not using supportive conduct, they're not trying, or they're hiding in a corner with a bomb and making you lose rounds, or they're just playing to make you get frustrated and not play to, you know, by what the game was intended to be, that you would have the option to vote on it with all your lobby members to see whether or not they would get kicked or not. And I think this would be an extremely fair and just way to, you know, help solve some of the problems in Call of Duty. Because right now the anti-cheat doesn't really ban these people, and a lot of the times they just use like a 2 or like 7-day trial of Xbox Live just to play on an account that's hacked, and it's fucking frustrating to see that happen. So I don't know, my aim's awful here, but I don't want to be punished for me playing the game the way it was intended to be played by the developers and having to deal with all these issues by myself. But that's just kind of my biggest concern right now, is dealing with this shit in a way that is more fair for the people that are, you know, playing by the rules and not favoring the people that aren't. And, you know, having Microsoft, Activision, all the people involved with Call of Duty step up their game and make the experience a more fun one for the people who intend to play it the way it was meant to be played. And yeah, so if people do get voted, I think it should also be based on certain criteria, such as, you know, unsupportive conduct, where they don't play the game in any way that's intended to be played, like they specifically troll, or, you know, maybe even trick shot, or if they're, you know, they're taking the game too serious and they're using non-supportive conduct. That's another way, like yelling at people or like trash talking as well. A lot of the stuff that's in the kind of submit player reviews and avoid players in the Xbox Live menu. You can go check that out, and if you hop on Xbox Next, a lot of it's just like, oh, they're using unsupportive conduct to play, like this guy cheating here, or they're trying overly hard and trash talking, or they're just not playing the game it's meant to be played, or they're just being verbally abusive. But that's it for the gameplay. I hope you guys do enjoy and understand. I really should have got that extra kill, and fuck hackers. I can't play Black Ops 1 anymore because it's so hack-filled. So that's it. My name's Citizen Nuketown, and I am signing out. Peace, guys.